As many of you know, we've kicked off our 2013 Making Space campaign, which is raising funds to help us clean and renovate classroom space on our north end, as well as offsetting costs to renovate and update the Plaza Theater. Our current classroom space is filled to capacity during the week with the daycare and Minnesota Ready Job Skills Training Program, so by reclaiming some of the space on our north end, we will be able to provide room for a number of activities, including a life skills training course for local students and young adults. This is one of two ways we're partnering with the Lift during Making Space.
I've been living in my East Side neighborhood for over 10 years, and one thing that I notice all the time is that when my neighbors might get a hold of housing or a car or some other resource, it can become really hard to sustain it, because what's missing is certain sort of soft life skills that make sustaining resources easier. And the life skills training that we're looking at doing gives people the tools to step back from their lives, take a look and say, I can make changes. I have the power to make a different life for myself.
The Plaza Theater came with Woodland's purchase of our building back in 2001, and we've been renting the space to a tenant since then. Now we're excited to see this community-loved icon continue as a second-run movie theater while also incorporating its management and usage into our own ministry vision. This will include another partnership with the Lift. Through it, students from local neighborhoods will have an opportunity to gain valuable on-the-job skills and training.
The Amazon Book Business is an online partnership with Amazon where we sell books, videos, and DVDs.
Some of the stuff we do when we're here, we put in books that are donated, and when we put them in on Amazon, we see how much they cost. We put them in our library that we have here, and when people buy them from Amazon, we print postage for it, and we ship it out to their addresses.
It made me get a job here because I'm around people that I know, and I know if I mess up, they'll help me make it right.
Obviously, the Amazon business affects the kids that are involved, but I think it goes beyond them. It also affects their family, their friends, and the community at large because of the skills that they learn and the way that they form relationships here.
And I'm really looking forward to being able to take our job skills program and move it into the plaza. It allows for us to get our students out of this basement here at the Lift and actually work with customer service and work with customers. And we're so excited about the fact that our students are now going to be able to do more intentional job skills.
When it's not showing movies, we see the plaza being a space for other classes and programs, as well as new churches that need a location.
I've been going to Woodland Hills almost since the beginning and been working in the Lino Lakes prison for the last 10 years. Between the two of us, we have over 30 years experience working with inmates.
We realize it's probably a bit naive to think a guy can do 15 years, get out of prison, walk through the doors of a large church and think he's going to assimilate.
Every inmate needs a support system upon release if they're going to be successful. And the rate of reoffending is so high nationally because they don't have a community to be released to. The plaza is a neutral location where we can have support groups and study the Bible and pray together and form that type of community that inmates need.
We would hope that work release facilities would allow offenders to come out, attend the meeting here. It's not necessarily a church, but upon attending, they're going to meet people who know what they're talking about. They can hear the gospel. They hopefully find real help for their situation.
With the plaza, we have a unique opportunity to have a ministry that is financially self-sustaining because of the ticket and concession revenues, but the building is currently in tough shape. We're hoping to raise $42,000 to offset the costs of renovations and cleanup for both the classroom space on the north end and the Plaza Theater. We're asking you to help by considering the way that we can all get caught up in consumerism around the holidays. Spending less on Christmas gifts in order to give money to help renovate a classroom or clean up a theater may not seem like a life-changing opportunity on the outside. But when you consider the difference made in the lives of those who will be participating in the classes, services, and job skills trainings in that space, the impact is huge. So we encourage you to think outside the usual Christmas box this year and consider a donation to Making Space.